సో ఫనీ రవి సతీష్ స్నేహ వంశీ అర్థమవుతుందా చెప్పేది లేదా?
Yeah, Madhu.
ఓకే రైట్.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have like Git integration, Git integration want to change. We have pull request, Slim CI, like continuous integration. So yeah, okay. So I will give a short like intro point of it. Snowflake is a engine, DBT is a steering wheel or like gearbox and dashboard that makes the engine is safe, organized, and easy for a whole team to drive together to their destination like this. Okay, and we see about ETL versus ELT, ETL versus ELT. So we know, right? ETL means like extract, transform, load. Then what is ELT? Speak out. I already told you many
Extract
times.
load trans.
Yeah, I already told you many times. Like a discussion, only one person is responding. Remaining funny. You funny. Why you are not responding? Ravi, why you are not responding? Funny. Give respond, then I can give more. Okay. So in traditional data pipelines, we used ETL. So extract data from source system, transform it outside the warehouse, and a separate server load these data. So transform data into the warehouse. It means we are loading like we are extracting and we are transforming. Then we are loading the into the warehouse in traditional data pipelines. Clear? We are extracting, we are transforming, then we are loading into the, we are transferring outside the warehouse, okay, and we are loading into the warehouse with this on a separate server. So already transform data into the warehouse and modern pipelines. Modern pipelines. How it is going to do be with this modern pipelines? So it including DBT flow is like ELT into flow ELT. So how it going to work? Like extract, okay, load and transform. So extract from these source, slow load the raw data, okay, extract data from the source system. So load the raw data into S3, S3 to into the warehouse, Snowflake, BigQuery, Redshift, so other warehouse. So transform it inside the warehouse using SQL, and this is last T step exactly. But so where DBT leaves? So while before DBT, we are transforming within the Snowflake, but after DBT came into the picture, so why like these industries are moved from ETL to ELT? So because of cloud, whereas like Snowflake becomes so powerful and so cheap, and that is made more sense to dump the raw data into first and let the there is a more compute power to like heavy transmission work instead of buying a separate transformation server. The DBT is quite literally the T or in ELT or nothing more than nothing. Like I said, it does not extract data and it does not load data. So tools like Fivetran, Airby, or Snowpipe handle the EL part, like extract load. We have bulk, continuous, and incremental. So batch load, okay, different, right? But here, whenever we have data in the warehouse, we are connected with the DBT, then we are doing the transformation, T part, transformations. So here, see, I'm always saying ELT. So T is a transformation. What about external load in the DBT? Why the name is ELT? Just we can give DBT's T, DBT's transformation tool. Why we are using EL? EL means here in the DBT. Uh, we have one seeds that using seeds we can extract and we can load data into Snowflake warehouse. Seeds only CSV files, not other JSON files, only CSV files. So it going to extract CSV files, it going to load into the Snowflake. There we are doing the transformation. So that's why they used to call ELT. Okay, but everybody uses T only. DBT is only for T. No. So and I faced this interview question. Okay, so they're asking why uh, they're calling ELT perform only T transformation. It means DBT also extract and load. using seeds for only CS files, not other file format, only CS. So it extracts and load into the Snowflake CSV. So that's why DBT is ELT, extract, load, and transfer. Okay. So EL part is done by the other tools and T part done by the DBT. Okay. So does data live inside DBT? So this is very confusion. Okay, if you are learning DBT, so this confuses beginners a lot. So let's be I will tell it. Okay, no, data never lives inside the DBT. Okay, no, okay, data never lives, okay, lives in the DBT. So remember this point, this is interview question they're going to ask. Last one, they're going to ask about ELT. Why ELT? Only transformation, right? So we need to say not only transformation, you do also extract and load using seeds, only CSV files, not JSON files. Okay. Here, see. Okay. Oh, so data never lives inside the DBT. So no data never lives in the DBT. So the DBT has DBT, okay, has no disk. So where your customer records or transaction data sits, all of your actual data, every row, every table lives inside your warehouse only, like Snowflake, BigQuery, Redshift, Database, some other. So DBT only holds SQL files like models, configuration files, YAML. This YAML. We can call like YAML or YAML file. Okay, so your test, okay, and documentation and macros when you run dbt run is a command. So dbt compiles your SQL, sends it to Snowflake, and the Snowflake executes and it stores the results. Dbt itself is a stateless when it comes to the data. It is like it not stores the data. Okay, stateless. Okay, so and we have dbt DBT core and cloud PLC. So DBT comes in two flavors. One is DBT core. This is the free open source command line version. So we need to install it. Okay. And usually with the Python core like pip install dbt underscore core, and we write SQL query and it could run the dbt run command and dbt test from terminal. It's like we have IDE like VS Code we need to have, and we manage our own Git integration scheduling using a tool like Airflow and Chrome. Without dbt, if you are going with core, we need to use Airflow and Chrome, and for the posting of documentation. So this is for good for individual developers, not for teams, smaller teams. Uh, okay, it's good for individual developers and smaller teams. It's going to comfortable with the command line, with the command line. So there are 3, 4 smaller teams, individual developers, then it's okay. But when you have the 8 numbers, then we go with the DBT Cloud. So DBT Cloud is now offered under Fivetran and DBT Labs Plus, right? We have already discussed about Fivetran plus DBT Labs. So this is the managed web-based platform. So browser-based IDE, no local installation needed. So built-in job scheduling, altering, and monitoring. So here we have native Git integration with pull request based on continuous integration checks, CA checks, and hosted documentation website generated automatically. And here we have role-based access control for larger teams. So this is one person came to me how to role-based access control on the DBT. So for the workshop, okay, few months, 3, 4 months back, okay, they asked about implement role-based access control in the DBT for the larger teams. So there are many things I solved. Okay, and this is what most companies use in production because it removes the operational overhead like of self-hosting or DBT core. Both DBT core and DBT cloud use the exact same underlying like DBT language and model logic. So cloud is simply more convenient, like team friendly. So compared to the core, so wrap around the core. Okay, so what can DBT connect? Okay, so this we will discuss tomorrow. What can connect with the DBT and and we what does DBT cost, okay, and advantages of DBT, and limitation and disadvantages of DBT, and we go with other things, okay, like historical data handling in DBT, SCD, and DBT validate, and DBT versus doing the transformation directly in Snowflake, or so other things we discuss, okay, tomorrow class, and real-time banking use case I'll explain tomorrow, and then tools similar to like with the DBT, completing with DBT. Now Snowflake Redshift BigQuery, right? Like that. What is DBT? Okay, and interview point of view we will discuss, and we will have to. Okay, as of now, any doubt here in this DBT? Any doubt? Let me know now. Pani, Ravi, Satish, Sneha, Vamshi.
Yeah, no,
So
normal.
yeah, okay. Tomorrow we will continue the class. Okay. So thank you. Okay.